This is the world that you know. The world as it was at the end of the 20th century. It exists now only as part of a neural interactive simulation that we call the Matrix.
Welcome back to Unfiltered. Remember the Matrix movies? I do. The characters live inside a crazy computer simulation. It turns out some experts out there think it's possible we may be living in one too. One of those experts is University of Oxford Professor Nick Bostrom. Professor, thanks for your time. I've been reading a lot of your work and I'm fascinated by it. Can you explain the theory of why we could be living in a simulation, and is there any actual evidence that that could be possible?
Well, so the hypothesis is that we ourselves and the world around us are implemented by being simulated in some computer built by some technologically advanced civilization. So then you wonder, why might one think that that would have any credibility? I think the question to pose is, if you think of the kinds of experiences that we have, we look at the calendar, we see it's year 2022, the World Cup in soccer is happening. You ask, where would most experiences of that kind take place? In the original history or in subsequent simulations? And it looks like with mature technology, you could run many simulations, many more simulated lives and simulated experiences than would exist in the original history of a species that eventually attains that level of technology. So if you think that there is some chance that we eventually become technologically mature, then most experiences of our kinds would be simulated ones rather than real ones.
Professor, thanks a lot for your time. I really appreciate it. I find your work fascinating. Before we go, remember you can catch the Dan Bongino Show every weekday on Fox Nation from 12 to 3 p. Eastern. Don't miss